Okay, here we go. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hello there, Blacklockhart. Man, I cannot wait to get into the game, but we have to wait 5 minutes so people can join, watch the ads, and then we get into Phoenix Wright. Coming up, everyone goes to prison. Yo, hello Sumaki, hello Josh, how are you guys doing? I see you were waiting for this as much as I was, because man, I'm invested in this freaking game. Nah, no more waiting. Wait. Today is a really fucked up day. Damn, what happened? I hope everything is going alright, man. I just want to make sure that all the regulars are here before we get into the game, Blacklockhart, but don't worry. I can tell that most are already here. I've been taking good care of myself, so I have my voice practically as good as it gets. So I'm ready for the action. Stream elements will get nuked soon by the Nightbot, probably. Or did I add? No, I added the stream elements as a moderator so it doesn't get nuked anymore. It shouldn't. But I don't know why it chose that. Oh, is that for me? I don't know why it's showing that. I have never paid attention to that. How to customize it. It's fine. Guys, how has your week go? How did your week go, guys? We're at Sunday already. Had a small shouting fight with Dad. Damn. Later that afternoon, Dad slipped and fell on the floor because he was cleaning the aquarium. The shop selling the Bruce medicine ran out of stuff. Damn, finished my report. Congrats. Oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I feel like Dookie. Damn. Well, I'm glad that you guys made up and that you're fine again. In the end, family is the only thing that we will ever have. Like, we will always have, so it's good to keep good relations with family. Okay, guys. Let's get into the game. Look at this picture. Oh, okay, so in the last episode, we were interrogating Mo, and he said something about the thingy, about the murder, and we're trying to prove that he didn't see it because there are no footsteps of the murderer. Not really, man. I always like to keep my distance on everything. Oh. There we go. There we go. So, we showed this picture. There we go, yes. Okay, so we showed this picture because we were arguing with Mo about the silk hat and stuff, and that he couldn't have seen the murderer. So we're using this picture to say he's lying. Has your phone... Oh, I just forgot to remove the silence mode this morning. It has been silent the whole day. I put it on silent before I go to sleep, and I forgot to deactivate it. That's convenient. Okay. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. The footprints? In this photo we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminals' footprints? They aren't here. Ay 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 ay! So Mo, how exactly did a criminal escape the scene? How did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, the witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to the court in.
Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Hey, how are you doing, Donnie? You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways.
Hello there, Gonpachiro. How you doing? Welcome.
I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Hello there, Mikan. How you doing? Not much. We just showed the picture. We told the judge that we should strike the testimony from the clown. The judge agreed. Then the clown said, wait a second, and then Francisca gave some good whippings here and there. So now the clown says that he's gonna say the whole truth. Mr. Lawrence Curls.
Yes?
The testimony you've provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I saw, really.
Order, I will have order. Francisca Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. I don't know why the commands is not really working for everyone. Let me see. Yeah, Hibiki is there. But I don't know why the Hibiki command is not working for everyone. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you have to say. About what you say you saw, Mr. Kurtz.
Huh. You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
A stream froze, or it's just me? I think it's just... It shows the commands that are pinned on top of the chat box. So the gifted, Akobon, Gold, Twitter, Hibiki, and Desk. Yeah, Deoni, I think it's just you. Okay, so wait. There we go. Okay.
You're not gonna believe... Okay.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic dribble. She's so sassy. The truth. Ooh.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said until now has been the truth. When I look out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him.
I like her more when she's sassy. It's normal for the chat box to cover dialogues. I mean, it's the best I can do, mate. I don't know how could I move it, or if I make it too small it will not show at all. But I'm reading anyways.
He wasn't wearing his white rosette, but he was wearing the silk hat. Then, that's when I saw he...
Sherlock's voiceover helps more. Thank you.
This is the truth, now get ready for it. He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people do not leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? With the fields of conversation? Thank you. Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there is no way that could actually happen. You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
Looks her sprite is permanently bugged? Huh? I think the clown is still lying. Yeah, me too. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright? That's a good question. I mean, I don't think it changes anything, to be completely honest with you guys. Phone Karma disappear every now and then, like a missing image sprite, yeah. Yeah, let's go with this is all a dream, right? Right now I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day hasn't been some kind of Kafkaesque dream. Now, do you think it's still a dream? Huh, Mr. Wright? Well, when you put it like that, maybe it is. Ooh. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. I mean, what can I do? The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. It was the middle option, bro. Who cares? It didn't trigger anything negative. But I just can't wrap my head around how could that actually happen. You imbecile. If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma, case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceeding at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Ooh, getting hit by Francisca is not negative? Well, depends on who you ask. I'm pretty sure Alvin and many more would be glad to receive that. No. It's not for me, man. I don't like that kind of stuff. But I know there is people jumping in front of that whip to shield me. Am I right, Josh? Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Yes! Okay, oof. December 29, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. Hey, sweeties. What in the world is going on? That's what I want. That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm actually not flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in the court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best to catch this sucker. It was not close. Wait. Okay, here we go. December 29, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm in love with you. I'm thoroughly figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can guess the trick. But the trick Perly showed me was incredible. Jail Sherlock? What? What's happening? What did I miss? What? Jail me? Why? Pearls did a magic trick, What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Oh, no, I was... Yeah, Maya was confessing to Phoenix, not to me. And guys, she can confess to Phoenix, okay? She's confessing to Phoenix, not to me. Come on. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? Phoenix is you? No. You know, you know Pinocchio? He has like this cricket that speaks to him in his ear, telling him what's good and what's bad. I'm like the cricket on the ear of Phoenix Wright. And she's confessing to Phoenix. And even if I was Phoenix, I'm not doing anything. I'm innocent. Don't jail me. What? Wow, how do you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You're advancing dialogues and making her confess to you? Come on. I honestly never saw me on the shoes of the character. Interesting. You'll take the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Okay, so those are pointless. Let's just move then. I think first and foremost, the detention center is in need of a visit. December 29, detention center, visitor's room. Oh my sweeties. Oh my god, I really hate Max. This is one of the few characters that I wish we were not defending. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We are doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. Stop hating him. Make me. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they say, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It could be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it could be awesome. Like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it could surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I'm thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It could be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Okay, the night of the murder. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogy clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. But you just told me you use wires. What are you talking about, mate? I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. This is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Grand Prix. Oh, my sweeties, want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. No more ventriloquist? That's a good thing, I think. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. And keep Regina? But What can you do? A Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. It just happened to have a picture from the Grand... I just happened to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. Ooh, bunny girls. Now you have my attention. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die happy. I'm a happy man. I'll never forget how that night, the emotions, the claim. There is a dialogue where Moe says that people are making toilet jokes and he's such a visionary because of a skibidi toilet. Man, if what you're telling is true, please, no spoilers. Please don't. Or you are just saying it because of the meme. Well, just don't tell me. Don't tell me if he complains about toilet jokes. You can make the joke after you see the dialogue, okay? Well... By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. You already miss where he said that? Okay. That's incredible, Max. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweetest, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn, that's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Okay. So, to the circus then. December 29th, very big circus entrance. It was during the trial, when you see all his dialogues. I see. You hear that? It sounds like two people are arguing. Alright, let's do this. Are you ready?
Yeah, wait.
Quit your winning. Let's give this a shot already. Alright, row.
Row your boat.
Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream, come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training, whoa.
Yeah, Trilo couldn't give up until I said we tried out his idea for a new routine. So we're trying to sing around for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they are surprised by the idea, I told you.
They are not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we get a grip on the basics, it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ha, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Dude, Regina is 16. Calm down. Okay, today's trial. I know that you already testified in court today. And she's Jail Black Lockhart. Jail Black Lockhart. Jail. You want to talk about what I saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, man? I asked the ring master first. Ooh. You're not going to get me to read the ooh in the ooh voice without the gifted, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and he didn't even reply. We didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was dropping those gaudy symbols.
What could you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
Oh no.
What would you have thought if he wasn't... What would you... Okay.
What do you think, Ben?
What? I have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
Marriage.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
I hate prices in my country.
Yeah.
Oh man. Here, prices aren't much better. Like, for me to get actually like hardware upgrades for the PC is so freaking expensive.
Really? That's so sweet.
But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you just check out the tent?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh? 10 gifted is $50? That's a lot. Time for y'all to move to SCA? Damn. Well, yeah, the life there is a lot cheaper.
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
Yeah, 50 reals, but you get the deal, yeah.
How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. And Charlotte can... No lady voice, no lady voice. How about just the ladies, okay? Ladies, no lady voice, okay? Ventriloquism. So how is this new routine working out?
Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine is our secret. We are going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It will be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let's make one thing clear. We are not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performance should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Can I send a joke here? It depends on the joke. Just be careful that it's not a political joke. Really, Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
Not political? I promise? Okay.
I'll trust you. That is, if the joke could get me in trouble, you will remove it yourself. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Why? You're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. I don't know either, man. Damn. Row, your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't be a more mature song be best? I'm so funny. Sometimes. Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too. Okay, let's move to the Lodging Plaza. December 29th, Lodging House Plaza. Oh, it's you too. You look like you got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, Paul. So there was a friend who was crying while running out of a room, screaming, it's a boy, and he was in Thailand. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Hello, Ryan. How you doing? Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up for a bad time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're gonna get me to backbite a woman. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Brother Ryan joined at the perfect time. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma always gets her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up. Poof. She's there. Don't show up. I'm traumatized. That whip, the sound, still reverberates in my ears. It's hunting me in my sleep. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How is that possible? Apparently I have a talent to appear at the right time. I agree. According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. Where is Parwa anyway? Barely seen him lately. Well, the time is not very convenient for him, sadly, so probably he has been busy or unable to join. But I'm pretty sure that as soon as he gets the chance, he will pop out here and there. I'm still pondering what to do with the scheduling of the stream. The issue is that I cannot really move it back 1 hour. If that was to happen, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Yeah, I guess so. It's our same his same time zone as well, so understandable. Yeah. Why? Because if I move the stream back 1 hour, there will be people that the stream will start at 11:30 p.m. Like right now, Josh, Sol, and Porwa have the stream start at 11 p.m. But there are people that right now the stream for them starts between 9:30 and 10:30 p.m. If I were to move it, Porwa, Sol, and Josh would have the stream start at 10 p.m. So that would be better for them. But for the other people, would be anywhere between 10:30 and 11:30 p.m. So like the sweet spot is this one right now. Also because I have already scheduled my days for me to be able to start at 5, so I would have to redo all my schedules. Like I schedule each month, so it would be, it's hard to balance everything indeed. Yeah, like in a way it sucks because I know there are games that a big portion of you really care to watch, and I don't want to leave anyone out of those games. But on the other hand, it is impossible to make everyone happy with the time. So I try to find the sweet spot, but it is complicated because, well, now that we're on this topic, I've been talking with someone. I will not say who, but I've been talking with someone to maybe make a guest appearance on one of the Phoenix Wright episodes. The problem is that this person is on a 10-hour difference with me. So by the time I start the stream, it's like 3 a.m. for that person. So we would have to do that on a Saturday. So it's at least a day that this person doesn't need to wake up early the next day. Or I would have to move the stream back, like either make it 3 hours later, so it's about 6 a.m. for that person, or make it 3 hours earlier, so it's at least midnight for that person. But I think we're landing on the solution of making it a Saturday, so at least it's not going to break the week for that person. But I think it would be really fun if I could have this person as a guest to voice some characters in here. But it's really hard to coordinate. And if I were to move the stream to accommodate this person time, I would be literally screwing with all the people that actually care to watch Phoenix Wright. Because if I move it later, half of people will be too late. If I move it earlier, half of people will be too late. So it's really, really hard to... Soon to be Mrs. Sherlock? No. Like, it's... We are just friends. We don't even live in the same country, so no, it's nothing like that. This person has a partner. They are very happy together. Nothing romantic or anything, but we are good friends. We talk relatively often, and this person really thinks that what I do is really cool, and they would like. They said that if they can do anything to help me out, they would be really happy to. And I was like, maybe you could make a guest appearance, like for one episode, to do something special. But the time zones are very complicated to coordinate. The other option was to record an episode together. But I know you guys like to watch this live, so making it recording an episode would be kind of a buzz killer, I think. So yeah. But we will figure it out. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Am I looking for a girlfriend? Not right now, to be honest. Looking forward to it to happen. Thank you. When you will have like a 2-week notice when if this happens. Because I want as many people to know, I want to share it as much as possible, and I wanted to make this like a really special event. He's already taken by Hibiki.
Keep the secret.
Who lives in that room behind the window? Up there. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room, got it, pal? With Aku in the basement. Aku is not in the basement, she's in the garden. I mean, she's not in the house. Franziska von Karma? In the garden. No, she's not. She's nowhere to be seen, okay? Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Okay. Oh, birdies. I don't think there is anything new. Okay, no, this is nothing new. Back to Mouse room, I guess? December 29th, lodging house, 1st floor, Mouse room. Mouse not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing anyway. A bird in the winter? Weird. True. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Well, he's not here and I don't see anything new. I'm still concerned about that hole there, but... Laughing at his own life? That's cruel. Big Top, maybe? December 29th. Very big circus, Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, you got it wrong. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. That's it. Cafeteria? December 29th, Big Top, cafeteria.
Alright, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood.
Alright, you know what time it is, sir. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Ba-bang.
Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria. Oh my god. And what does have to do with Mexican pizza? Shouldn't be just any food at the cafeteria?
Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Sorry, ambulance. There we go. So, oh wait, I lost you guys. Okay, there you are. Talk to Mo. How to make an Italia teary-eyed? Oh man, there are many ways. Pineapple pizza is the biggest one. Ambulance getting Sherlock after he knows pineapple pizza. I will not finish that sentence, and I will pretend you didn't write that. I will pretend you didn't correct that, Josh. Today has been really a crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh.
Ban Ryan? I should ban Josh and Ryan. You're right. I should. But my uncle heart is telling me to not ban them, because I know they don't mean it. I like to believe they don't mean it. With a spaghetti broken in half with creamy... I need to put the Nagisa killer emote. I need to put that emote into the rotation. We need the Nagisa killer, because right now... Do you want me to time you out? It would be funny, I could time you out for like 10 seconds. Wait, Kanye Carbright or the news depends on which... what?
For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons.
Huh?
I told them all a great story, even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke?
Exactly, how can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that?
Maybe he shut ups.
Oh, not this picture, he showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show it to me. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
Wait a second. He showed you his what? Yeah, no problem, man. Here's some... Okay. Boom. I'm using my executive power to nuke that.
It's in this picture, I think. He made us worship. He make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust. Why are you pausing there, freaking Phoenix Wright? What were you about to say? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Mac's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. God bless bunny suits. Okay, so he likes big bust. Huh. What do you witness?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. And damn, why? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I cannot. The torture is never ending. Man, I really love you guys. You guys are great. Like, I haven't laughed this much in the whole week, so.
I saw what I saw. I swear that creep just.
He flew through the air.
It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a Cyclops. He must be telling the truth. Max bust.
Max butt should be on that hat, on that small table over there.
But there is nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 years ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there is a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Ah. Brown statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime. Max G. Bust added to the court record. Is there anything else that changed about this place?
Nope, nothing has changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
No, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet mow is a good mow in my book. I guess really aren't there. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is one thing, one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us, come on. What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted. Front and center.
A piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it says, but I could see its title.
It says, to the murderer. Yikes! It says, to the murderer. Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Oh, okay. Wait, I need some water. I'm starting to connect some dots. Okay. So, remember back when we met Regina? She said that she had a lion before the tiger, but her father killed the lion. So, when it says to the murderer, It's talking about the father for killing the lion. That's the cause for his murder. Someone killed the ringmaster because of the lion. I said jokingly it was Regina herself, but now it could make sense. She seems awfully cold to her father. She was not even sad that he died. So my theory is starting to take shape, but I'm still a little bit... how you say it? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced on Regina being the murderer, but I'm pretty sure that the cause of the murder was that the ringmaster killed the lion. Because who else could have been the murderer? Unless someone suicided because of Max being the way he is. He pushed this person into depression and this person took its own life, and they blame Max for that and they call Max a murderer, so they try to frame Max as a murderer so they can get Max into jail. So there is something in Max's past that we don't know, and I think we're about to find out, and that's why this person framed Max as the murderer, because for them Max is already a murderer. So those are my theories. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Oh, really? Let me... How long have I been muted? How long have I been muted? How in the crap I got muted? I haven't touched my keyboard. 3 minutes? 3 whole minutes? After the scene with Mo? God damn it! So, did you hear my theory about the past of Max? When I was saying Max is probably like... Did you... We did? Okay. Okay, so you didn't miss anything. Okay. But then you got isekai'd. Okay, well, the only thing I said was I don't see anything that pops to the eye in the ringmaster room, so I will just move out. And then I was, okay, let's go to the detention center. I explored the options of talking, nothing happened. So I said, okay, let's show him the note and see what happens, and this is what's happening now. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. Aight, thanks, no problem. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. So I was right. The note was addressing the ringmaster, probably for the killing of the lion. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that note? Let's see. Huh? I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. So I guess it's back to there to find the other part of the note. Hey, do you see that? There is a scrap of paper shoved into his pocket. Into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I got a feeling I know what that is. I bet it's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check it. Check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece of paper. What does it say? What does it say? To the murder. I have conclusive evidence. To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh my god. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Torn by the ringmaster found in his tailcoat. Huh. The game is crashing. Okay, it's not crashing. So... I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. Well, let's start by going to the entrance and let's see if Mo returned to his room or if Francisca is out of the lodging house, because I want to check the third floor. December 29, Lodging House Plaza. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat finally. But Miss Von Karma... Uh-oh. Nick? What is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't know, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flat-foot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Dude, Von Karma is an adult. Well, let's go inside. I'm freezing out here. Oh my god. Josh! I summoned you! As beating as leashes from a whip. Ooh. Get ready to... I need you to tank the whipping. Von Karma? She really did appear. And she's looking at us with intent. It was a real battle today in the court, wasn't it, Mr. Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of My defeat at your hands making national news? Haha, national news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by smidge. Let's talk to her. Tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Karma, it appears you've got your hands onto something big, huh? I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paperbacks on your head. No paperbacks here, man. I've got conclusive evidence and conclusive witness. Need more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat me and destroy me. I can't worry about her later. I've got to try to find out more information myself. Revenge. Why did you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant is guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring back your dad. My quote-unquote dad? You must mean the steam Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what this revenge thing you're talking about? You will understand, Mr. Wright. I have seen him again one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. She's the missing girlfriend of Edgeworth. That's why Edgeworth was always on edge. He was missing his girl. Oh, I see now. Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly. Right, it was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It was your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's dead? Edgeworth never quite was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. He never set foot into a courtroom again. And then one day he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name of Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with me, with my own two hands. Ooh. So there will be some whipping waiting for Edgeworth. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again. Okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma. What? I don't know if you are a god's gift to prosecutor or not. But I have about enough of you. And him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle in this country has ever seen. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry brought it up, Nick. Oh, damn. Well, it's... Oh, man. December 29th, lodging house, 3rd floor, across room. You must be... What voice can I give him? I don't want to sound... it's complicated. I'll just give him a regular voice. A kind voice? That fits. Let's see. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dinglin. But here at the circus everyone calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro? You're a member of this circus as well. That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is my wheelchair. All I performing is my wheelchair. Oh, the very big circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such an incredible care of me. He was a truly lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to go, to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him. For all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Huh? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Well, he probably sees Regina as her little sister, and a very spoiled little sister, and he has a little bit of a grudge because she was put hovers over him all the time. The wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you cannot walk now? I can't even stand now. Since I live on the 3rd floor, I can even leave this building by myself. That's awful! The accident happened during the acrobatic session, right? Oh, Psylocke! It seems like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. It doesn't seem that... What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? What happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehab? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced it was all a dream. It was him. He's the murderer. He's the murderer. I'm not gonna tell you why I think he's the murderer, but I think he's the murderer. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounds really ominous. What you witnessed? What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that you saw Max flying. I'm absolutely sure. There is no doubt in my mind. Nick? I mean... We haven't talked to Regina again. I wonder if we ever will get to talk with her again. December 29th, very big circus picked up. Grrr. I got a bad feeling about this. There we go. The tiger is here. Give me 1 second, I need some water. Bruh, what happened? Yeah! Nick! Wonderful, today's special must be fillet of Phoenix. How are you accusing him? Ah, you will know. Stay! Stay! Heal! Heal! Oh my god, I cannot voice her.
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out their lesson. But when I was expecting more of a monkey than a human...
A monkey? Use the manliest of man boys. Don't do this. Okay. Look, Black Lockhearts. I will do it just for one line, okay? Just for one for one window of dialogue.
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster.
Dad?
Everyone loved him. Didn't they say he must have been quite a man?
He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say this, but she doesn't seem all that broken about her father.
I will not have my immersion ruined. My auto pay alright debited card my auto pay already auto debited my membership for you for another month. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, and I hope it's not too much of a burden. I really appreciate it.
That's why
I will have my manliest voice through. She's cute even when she's muted. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love tonight so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kinda sweet.
But I bet you there is no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there is no way you believe that?
Do you think one day I'll be a star too?
Of course! You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Moni the monkey.
Just to go back and clear something up, why you want to teach Moni a lesson? Because he's a mini! Because he's a mini! He's got something that means a lot to me.
And you're accusing this precious gem of murder? Look, I'm throwing suspicion into her. I'm not accusing her. It's very different.
Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
So, it's simp, or simp? Crap, I cannot say that word. Man, it's a banned freaking word. I will get demonetized. Well, lie, and lie. It's... Gladly.
Leave it to us.
Guess there is no turning down that request.
Yay! You're really gonna do it.
Well, there goes the money. Monkey, hello Bodoka. How you doing? Okay, so first I want to show her the note. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what that is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper? was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it when was in there about around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
I'm really sorry, Black Lockhart, but I'm gonna have to kill your immersion with Regina, because doing that high-pitched voice, it's really putting a strain in my throat. It is really straining. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Brother, why torture your throat, man? Yeah, true. GG, but I will just read her normally. It's told you to use the manliest of manliest voice.
True, this voice works so much better. It's not straining at all. I could give her this voice.
But I think Black Locker would not be too happy. So I will just use my normal voice. Ah, molto bene.
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You did put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
This voice is for ASMR Yandere Boyfriend Man. Well, there you got a freebie. Maybe with the right incentive, you can get more of that. But I'm not going to say like cringy stuff. The incentive has to be really good. I'm gonna put myself through shame only with a really good incentive.
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How did you know?
I really cannot go with that high pitch. It's torturing.
So it was Regina who put it up there.
When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
Like 10 gifted memberships incentive? For that you get the woo-woo. But I think I could make an exception and make it interchangeable. You get like a... You get to pick the thing that Lockhart said or the woo-woo. I let you pick. But please try to be gentle, okay? And Josh, I know it's a lot of money for you, so please don't. I know it's 10 gifted, it's 30 euros, that's a lot. So,
the morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime.
Okay, the other thing I wanna know, because it's her father after all, why would his father freaking have this seasoning bottle? Maybe she knows the meaning of this.
That's pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
Is it not? I remember seeing it there.
So, this was the cafeteria's pepper?
You know, I'm not a big fan of pepper.
That's all she has to say? My principle of self-made man is if you want something, you do it yourself by your own sweat and tears. Exactly, Black Lockhart. We can get a female audience if he talks with that voice. Do you really think that voice would bring more people in? Because I really don't think so. I don't think I'm that good at that voice. But I appreciate the compliment, I guess. But we are not self-made man. We are parents-made man. Talk by... I mean... You will get there, Black Locker, don't worry. Maybe Mo is in his room now? We have been moving around a lot. December 29th, lodging house, first floor. Mo's room. Mo is not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. The monkey! Monkey! It's money! That monkey's holding something. That is it. That's the thing. That means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style. My monkey speak is not that good. I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did it. Nick, you... I swiped it while Moni was distracted. Whoa. You're really on a roll today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it. You can see it fine from here, where you are. Best joke I've seen in and Instad. Windows 10 support has ended. Secure your PC by upgrading to Windows 11. Hilarious. True. You know what I mean. I really want to try the Regina's custom on. Maybe then they'll take you in the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Phoenix, you're so mean. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Well, I guess it's time for you to lay off some burgers. Phoenix, you're so mean. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. A Chinese spangled vest is not Maya's size at all. That's so mean. Well, back to her, I guess. And we give her her custom. Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you, really. You got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing really. You know, it's part of the job. I love you too. Thank you, Black Lockhart. I know you're saying it to her, but I'll take it. No wonder why smell too much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina! That custom is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh, this custom isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, that one. The one that someone killed. Why? Come on, Black Lockhart. What's happening now? You see? I told you, the thing, the note, saying to the murderer, it had to do with the freaking lion. It has to be related to the freaking lion. The game froze again. That's so weird. Is it my PC that is frozen? No, it's just the game that... Leon. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? W. Freeze. That's right, my dad killed him.
Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know, God. Usually, when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into Lion's mouth? Sure I did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming.
You sure they weren't screaming because they love seeing you do that?
Anyways,
this lady's not right in the head, I agree. What was the bad thing?
Yeah, Leon beat someone during that practice.
Regina, everything was alright though, right?
No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
She's so cute, she can save me. I really hope so, because you seem to need a lot of salvation. Maybe if you go to El Cristo Redentor, you can find some. And that was when Leon...
Yeah, when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Leon added to the court record. Okay, why do I have a feeling my salvation is a cute girl? I see. Maybe Leon is the reason that why Acro is paralyzed now? Let's see if Mo... Okay. December 29th, Big Top, cafeteria.
Something smells fantastic.
So we know it can be Mo.
Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazy burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into the hamburger heaven.
My salvation is burger. +1 to that. Oh man, I'm starving.
I bet I can tell by the smell.
Wow, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of a special power. Okay, the very big circus.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, he gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying the ringmaster's shoes.
Wait, really?
Max will still be an issue though.
Why does everyone feel so freaking guilty in this case? Mo could have killed him to become the ringmaster and implicated Max to get rid of Max. Acro could have killed him because of his envy for Regina. The ventriloquist could have killed him because he agreed to let Max marry Regina. Regina could have killed him because he killed Leon and she really loved her lion. The acrobat could also have killed him because he seems to be very in tune with nature and he loved the lion and he was mad at him. And oh, man, everyone is so freaking guilty. That's where the fun in being a detective game man. Yeah, I agree. Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it is hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo?
All that is left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over it? Get over it? What tragedy, Mo?
Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that is. You're right, girlie.
You're such a liar. Wanna bet he's hiding something?
Dang, 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 dang. Correct, oh mundo.
Does he mean ding 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 ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. It sounds like you were talking about something from a long time ago.
Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Okay.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident.
Give me a
break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, huh? Okay. We haven't used this in the whole playthrough, so I think it's time to try something. Okay. I'm pretty sure that one of the things is Leon. He was killed 6 months ago. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there is no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look, over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then.
Huh?
Mo, you said something about an accident. Okay. I think I connected the right dots. It has to be Leon and the acrobat. I bet Leon attacked the acrobat 6 months ago. The accident that the acrobat had was 6 months ago. Everything connects. So let's start with this one. I heard a little about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did... I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was beaten? Come on, Mo. Don't clamp up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promise?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved. Mo must be talking about the acrobat. Mo is the person that is the acrobat. It has to be. Both legs 6 months ago. It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. I can read minds, and yours is very empty, so it's easy to find what I need to. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No, no way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Bro, get over it.
It's just like you said, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have been probably better if he had.
What? How could that had been better?
He's still alive. But when he got beat, he suffered massive brain damage. He never recovered from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see. How's he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got beat was Acro's brother.
Brother? So he became a veggie. Yeah. Well, no, they are comatose. If they were awoke but paralyzed, that would be a vegetative state. When you are in a coma, you are comatose, so you are like in limbo. You are alive but not really alive. You are being kept alive.
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought.
Kinda?
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Acro's brother. Who's Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling. Sean Dingling.
Man, I need a cold one.
But everyone called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was her downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. So that's why Acro hates Regina. Because Regina basically killed his brother. So he... Oh my god. I figured it out. Acro killed the ringmaster, but he was trying to kill Regina. But she's so stupid that she didn't realize the freaking note was for her. And then the ringmaster went to meet the murderer, hoping to get to the bottom of that, and he got killed by Acro. Acro is faking to be paralyzed, but he had a rope from his window. No, actually, he's paralyzed, but he just went down from his window because he has a really big upper body. He went down. No, actually, he didn't. He just dropped something from the window and killed the ringmaster, and then had this kind of puppet that was a fake Maximilian to implicate Maximilian. Tinfoil hat time? Yeah, no, I think I got it. I think that it is.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of the sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why he do that?
I don't know. But that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
Finally, good theory. Bro, my theories are always good.
Some sick grin.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion and a flying murderer. Why does that seem it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
That's what happened.
Well, you guys were so serious that I suppose what I was supposed to do, I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka shaka shaka.
There goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Okay. She's sneezing.
Nice, what a wonderful sneeze.
You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and sleep on banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girly, you gotti, understand that?
Nick, I think I made a good clown.
Other than Regina, I'd never seen a cuter sneeze.
Hihi. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She's too nice? Yeah.
She does, but does always tease.
Oh no! I know what freaking happened. The lion was not smiling. The lion did not beat because of aggression. The lion was sneezing and closed his mouth because probably there was some pepper on the dude, and that irritated the nose of the lion, and the lion had to sneeze. Oh my god, I figured it out. But
from my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh?
I mean, they look perfect together, huh? Man, that was a lot. Oh man. Okay, guys. We have just enough time to talk with Acro, I think. Don't worry, but Regina is safe with... So... I think we have to talk with Acro. Let's see, let me see the time. Actually, no, we have 30 seconds left. Guys, next week we talk with Acro and see what he has to say. But I think I'm starting to figure it out. Don't do this. Oh man. I'm really tempted to continue, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm freaking tempted to continue. I just don't want to overextend my welcome. It's very late for some of you, and... Oh man. I'm really interested on continuing, but... I don't know if I can do it, guys. Also, follow your heart. Oh man. Oh man. It's this guy's fault. Ah. Okay, let me drink some water while I think of it, okay? Okay, let me think. How's my throat feeling? It's a little bit in pain, but I think I can do... Oh man. Can I do acro right now? Oh man. I want to, but I think it would not be responsible for me, guys. I have to follow my brain. Now it's not about making the voices. It's that I've been talking for too long and I'm sick. So my throat was already aching before we started, and now it's the pain is starting to get bothersome. So yeah, no, I think that it would be very irresponsible for me to push further, because who knows, maybe I get some good news this week and I have to have enough poise to have the call and everything. So yeah, no, guys, I think that would not be responsible for me. Guys, I hope you had as much fun as I did. It was a blast, to be honest. This game is so good. It's so freaking good. I appreciate you all, guys. Thanks for supporting the stream. Thanks for watching. And I see you all maybe tomorrow with some Hollow Knight. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I will say maybe. With that said, thank you all guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night. Bye bye.